Well, Kieran, it's a very personal issue for me. I grew up in the region, and I grew up riding in the mountains with the brumbies and worked there from the moment I left school for many, many years, taking out people to see the beauty of those mountains and to see the brumbies. And so, you know, I've had my family and I, 6 generations, have had long experience in the region, and this is a cull that I think is unnecessary. It's inhumane, I should say, but it is also unnecessary. What is needed is to hand control back to the locals. Until the 1980s, the locals had control over this, and the outcomes worked. It worked. But as the bureaucracies took over, they stuffed it up, Kieran. They really did.
Yeah.
And the result was bad for the brumbies, bad for the park, and bad for everyone. We need to get it back to the locals. They understand what needs to be done here. It's not bureaucrats in Sydney who are going to solve this problem. And that is what I've long advocated for.
Yeah, well, it's inhumane to the extent that I'm not an expert in that field, but aerial culling of horses, of brumbies, if they're not killed with a clean shot, surely that's inhumane.
Well, I think it is if they're not killed with a clean shot. It clearly is, Kieran, and that's part of the point here. But the other part of the point is that this is unnecessary. There was a better way. You know, when bureaucrats take control away from local people, this is what happens. And we've seen this in a whole bunch of areas in that region. And what I am arguing is get it back to that local control. Communities understand. They know what they've got to deal with. They manage this issue for a long, long time, over many, many generations, very effectively. And the bureaucratic, technocratic approach has completely and utterly failed.
Authorised by Angus Taylor MP, Liberal Party, Cam.